It was amazing. The stuff I learned there helping me in the real world right now. Everything that I do at work is everything I learned through the 2 years that I was in this program. I'm using the same programs, I'm using the same techniques, I'm using everything that I learned in this program, I'm using in my real job. So the program is unbelievable. It's up to date. It's got everything that it needs to have to get somebody ready to work in the real world today.
The head of the AV program, the instructor, Mr. Higgins, there's nothing bad that can be said about him. People may not like the way he does things, but he knows his work.
There are a number of things I've learned in classes here that I use in my job. Everything from handling the camera to basic lighting. And I think audio is probably the biggest component because audio is so important in broadcast quality production. And also the idea of how to prepare a project as far as like shot lists and storyboards. I still do that on a weekly basis.
I think that it's a weird thing, but so much of what we had to do in class was a lot of exploratory learning. You had to learn as you go, and you had to learn kind of on your own. I don't mean that meanly either, but you get the basic instruction and then you have to take it from there. And that is something that you'll carry out of here as well, because there's an awful lot that you need to learn still. And you've got to be able to learn it on your own. And by doing it, just jump in and do it. And so you have to be brave. And so nothing else, you have to learn that. And that's what you get out of some of the classes that you learn here.
Well, for one, they helped me get a job. So I don't have a full-time job right now, but I have work, I guess you can say. I'm a freelance videographer for a fishing show, which is awesome. So I got that going, and they helped me get into university. I go to Ohio U now, so all their credits transferred over, so that helped out a lot, and I pretty much am only going to be there for a year and a half.
The same issues that you run into making your narrative films, your corporate films, are the same issues you run into in the real world, where someone forgets to white balance, or you've got background noise that you have to get rid of. It's a good experience because it replicates well what you're going to experience in the real world.
We use video at the real estate company I work for in a couple of different ways. One way is we use it for training. We do live and broadcast video over the internet, so we have meetings and things like that.
I like the teaching style because it afforded the students freedom. It wasn't all, daily deadlines, but you might get an assignment to make a video that's a week out, and you have to realize you have to start working immediately to meet that 1 week deadline, whether it's auditioning, finding actors, locations to shoot, getting together a shot list, just making sure you have the equipment. So you're kind of given enough rope to hang yourself, but I liked having that freedom and being able to really dig in and get after a project.
Well, at my work, I primarily take the video that is shot in the field, ingest it into the computer, edit it, and do any post work that needs to be done, and export it out and compress it to whatever format the client needs.
Would I take every last course again? Yes, I would take every last course again.
Would I take every AV last course again? I think I would.
I think they need more video classes. The more you can shoot.
Gives you a way to express yourself. Whether it's music videos, short films, commercials, a creative outlet that everybody can see your work and you can be proud of.